Good evening, this is Ken Long from Tortoise Capital with a daily debriefing for October 25th, 2016. Market remains in bullish normal conditions in the mid-range of neutral on an annual and a 10-day basis. The risk Z still is showing potential short-term volatility spikes, although the slight upturn now begins to give a hint of favorable conditions ahead. No signals in overreaction or channeling. A handful of channeling and overreactions in the extended ETFs and large cap set. 551Ws in XLI, Industrials, and Chevron, and plenty in the auto framer to choose from that test out better than 2-to-1 reward to risk. Dow Tactical Summary, Intel offering 8-to-1, both channeling and overreaction, and so that's a favorable setup. Travelers at 5.7-to-1, IBM and Johnson & Johnson both better than 4-to-1. Big winners today: Procter & Gamble, Merck, United Tech, and Boeing. Weakness in Nike, Home Depot, Cat, and 3M. Not much to choose from in the ETF 30 set. The VIX at 6.5-to-1 and XLV at 4-to-1 in the auto framer, 551W in industrials, and then just three channelings. We have a 5 that are testing out well on the frog quality number, however. Auto framer key stats for those doing day trading one day, or swing trading one day at a time, I should say. With some quality setups in Pfizer, Cisco, Johnson & Johnson, Travelers, XLV, Win, our old favorite, McDonald's, and Intel. And then the regression line fractal framework in the top shelf in the green. These are the deep value plays that are the most ATRs below their own 270 regression line, which we treat as fair value. And then on the bottom shelf in the red are the overheated ones. These are the ones that are the furthest number of ATRs above their long-term fair value, led by Apple, American Express, and Boeing. Here's some daily squeezes. These are ones where the range stat offers a favorable intraday move if it should take out the previous day's high or low, and using a full range risk for your 1R. So there's some setups here in Win, Apple, Monsanto, the S&P itself, Morgan Stanley, and again XLV. So let's take a look at a couple charts from the chat room today. Right here is an owl and caterpillar. We have a sideways quiet channel formed, but there was a unambiguous move previously. The RLCO outside the river. RL10 crosses the dragon. 30 is rolled up. The dragon is rolled up. They get the breakout. Beautiful entry. I like the exit that locks in half an hour. Although in the markup, observe maybe this is a better exit. I don't know. I don't mind that exit at all. Here's a very nice owl. Maybe we could get an entry a little bit sooner, maybe up in here, but still this is not bad. When it crosses the VWAP with a stop above the hump and the dragon. Unambiguous move, RLCO, RL10 crosses, dragon rolls over, owl, or the 30 rolls over. So I don't mind this one at all. And especially for a 2.2R. That's not too shabby. Here's a series in XLV. I like the dragon, or the RLXD entry for the owl. Well played. A pocket re-entry. Maybe this could have been a little earlier, but still that's not bad. I like the capital preservation here. This is not a bad re-entry. I think the exit was probably better up in here after 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's here instead of here, waiting too long perhaps. But respecting the stop, I still would prefer this here at the Bollinger Band main, but not a bad effort. Here's one in Rio. Now we've got maybe a Z3PO breakout in here. Oof. But still, you like the. I really like the 1, 2, 3 short, where they are using the RL10 to cross the baby dragon. That's a front run of the owl. The actual owl is probably more like here, but still, that's a really good set of exits. For an R, well done, fellas. Here's Kim Anderson's correctly identifies the collapsing dragon that was available. Still, this is a second collapsing dragon for an R and a perfect exit. And this is almost an owl right here. In fact, it is. Probably this is an owl, and that might be a pocket. So this is a nice owl entry here on a higher low. I think slow on the exit here. This is a pocket entry because you have a low, a higher low in the RLXD. I think this stop should be here rather than down here. That'll trim a little bit. And then a perfect stop and reverse on the collapsing dragon. Good cover. And here's the pocket. Oh, and the owl. Wow. But the market doesn't remember the ones we don't take. It keeps offering those opportunities. So, hey, great work by the guys in the chat room today. Really finding their stride. And good crosstalk and good camaraderie and very mutually supportive. Well done, fellas. It's Ken Long at Tortoise Capital. Keep your risk measured and your powder dry.